The Iowa caucuses, plural, apparently, the first stop in the 2024 Republican presidential race, will be held 1 week from tonight. Former President Donald Trump, he does have a big lead in the polls over Nikki Haley and Ron DeSantis and the rest of the folks running. Ed O'Keefe is in Des Moines following all this as the candidates make their final appeals to the voters. Ed, the only vote that matters, of course, are the ones that are cast on caucus night. You're going to have to explain to me, maybe off camera, why it's caucuses, plural. I always thought it was the Iowa caucus. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Tony. We'll get to that later. The former president, Donald Trump, is set to spend most of this week far from here in courthouses in various parts of the country, so his opponents are trying to peel away at his big lead. And remember, Trump didn't win here back in 2016, but now it appears he's built an operation designed to win.
1 week to go, and Republican contenders were on the trail in Iowa this weekend. Former President Donald Trump downplaying the January 6th attack on the Capitol 3 years ago and reiterating his plan to pardon those who participated.
Some people call them prisoners. I call them hostages. Release the J6 hostages, Joe.
But President Biden has no plans to do that.
Trump's mob wasn't a peaceful protest. It was a violent assault. They were insurrectionists, not patriots.
As for Trump's GOP opponents, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis warns if Republicans pick Trump,
I think it's going to be a really nasty election. I don't think that puts Republicans in a good position to win.
Former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley agrees.
Chaos follows him.
But she says attacking Trump isn't the way to win.
For those that want me to hit Trump more, I just am not going to do it.
Recent polls show Trump leading in Iowa by double digits, thanks to longtime supporters like Gary Loeffler, whose tractor is spotted outside many Trump rallies.
President Trump restored the American dream to every American.
Loeffler and these volunteers who spent the weekend making calls for Trump are part of a far more organized campaign than the last time he ran here.
What you're telling me is they're taking this a lot more seriously and studiously than they did back in 2016.
Well, they understand what a caucus is. County by county, precinct by precinct.
The goal is to bring at least 10 people with you.
Right.
So what does the bill mean?
When you get somebody to commit to caucus.
Now you're just rubbing it in. Now you're just rubbing it in.
These young workers are intense, and they're competitive.
Overnight, Donald Trump said he would be attending a federal court hearing in Washington regarding whether he has immunity from his election interference case. As for President Biden, he is headed to South Carolina today to keep his focus on the future of American democracy at that church in Charleston, South Carolina, which was the site of a mass shooting in 2015. Jerika?
Ed O'Keefe for us in Iowa, thank you.